What's up, guys? For this episode, I want to do some quick journaling. I've never been one to get into journaling, but I've I've grown so much in this these past couple years, and maybe I've grown to appreciate journaling, or I would grow to appreciate journaling if I gave it a shot again. But I think I think the idea of journaling um sounds like a good one, and I know it's good for some people, but I don't know. I like sharing my thoughts with other people in case other people are either in a similar place or they view things similarly, or maybe they don't, but they want to share their thoughts as well. I I don't know. I just like talking things out with people. So aside from that, I thought that I would try journaling again, but before I get into the traditional journaling of writing in a book, I want to do it with you guys. So we're gonna start off fairly simple with 3 questions. First question is, where were you 5 years ago? Question two is, what are you most proud of in terms of what has changed? And question three is, where would you like to be, or where do you see yourself in 5 years? Either or, I think, works for this question. So, for question one, or well, I'll answer this slightly differently. I'll combine my answers into three. Um, so I think there are 3 things that I'm most proud of. One, I I am so proud of myself for how I've come with my personal growth, and I think that ties in with my personal health because in the past 5 years ago, even I just did not understand self love. I just didn't know how to do it. And so I would always look towards other people, external factors. I would search for the love that I wanted in others. And 5 years ago, at this time, I was joining my sorority, the sorority that I'm a part of. I've always felt like my friends were more like family to me than my actual family. And the girls in the sorority, I felt like were, uh, I thought they resembled closely to people I wanted as my family. And so I was showing the sorority. Um, little to no self love at that time. Um, anything that I did, I uh, would mostly do it with other people for other people, for the girls in the sorority. I always gave up my time uh, to do things with the girls in my sorority. Yeah, self love is huge. I definitely did not think I would be where I am, and I am absolutely grateful for this past 5 years, regardless of how painful and saddening and just unpleasant uh, it was to go through those years at the time. Second thing that I'm most proud of is just my confidence. I guess this could tie in with self love, but I'm gonna place it as a different point. Just my confidence in myself, just not having to look to others to validate myself, I think just huge. You're just, you see things differently when you have that confidence. You believe in yourself because not everyone is going to give you that validation that you're seeking. And it doesn't mean that you're any less. And so having that for myself is just so good. And it helps me take more steps on my journey of self love and growth. And third thing that I'm most proud of is, I think, finances or career, or I don't know what the right word um to fit this, but the reason why I say career slash finances or financials is because since I was in high school and when I was going through college, um 5 years ago I was in college. I I always knew I was different. I wanted to do something else, but my parents had other plans for me. And so 5 years ago, um, I was a psychology student. I enrolled as a biology major because my parents wanted me to go into med school, but I can't do those sciences, man. It's just not my thing. Um, and it was tanking my grade. So I swapped to psychology, and my excuse was that, oh, I can go into med school with that. So I was doing psychology. Don't get me wrong, I like psychology. It works well with my brain. I love learning about human behavior, but it's not what I want to do career wise. And I didn't want to go to med school. It's just not my thing. But I was going to college for psychology, and I was more interested. I wanted to study coding, and I had a few things confirm that it was a better fit for like my brain and what I wanted to do as a career. I wanted to enroll as a comp sci major, but my parents didn't really approve. My dad didn't think that women would do well. I feel didn't think I would do well studying coding. But now I am doing things that I want to do, and I think it's okay. Um, for me personally, things that I'm interested in, like business and coding slash technology, things that I'm interested in, I'm able to learn about online because there are tons of resources, and I'm actually putting time to learn into that, time to learn into that, time into it to learn about it. Even though I spent the previous years doing what my parents wanted, and I'm just very happy with myself that I didn't totally disregard myself. And it's not like I haven't had any pushback from my parents about doing this, but I would rather get pushback now than to push off what I want to do even further. Because at the end of the day, it is my life, and doesn't mean that uh, my parents deserve to be disrespected, but it is my life. I am going to do what I want to do, and I will fund the lifestyle that I want. And I think that is totally okay. And so that is what I'm doing now, doing what I want to do. It might not be the traditional path that people take, but hey, it's the path that I want to take, and I'm happy with that. Um, and final question was, where do I see myself, or what do I want to be in 5 years? Um, I kind of started talking about this in the previous point, but I just want to further my path of personal growth, personal development, and continue learning um, coding and business. In 5 years, I hope to be solid. I think one can always grow. It's always something to improve on. But I hope to be more solidified. In 5 years, I'll be 30, and by then, I don't think it's unrealistic to say this, but I want to be solid. Um, I want to be self-aware. Period. Self-aware. I think I'm already at a good place, but I think there's still more to uncover and understand and learn. Um, and I think 5 years will be more than enough time. And 5 years, I want to be living in either California or a place where I'm happy. I say that because currently, and has been for several years now, um, my happy place has been in California, just sunsets. I love chasing sunsets. It's my happy place. So unless that changes, I will probably want to be in California. I plan on moving to California in a year. So I think I'll be there for. I don't think it'll be unrealistic to say that I'll be there for at least 4 years. But as to what I will be doing, I don't know. But financially stable is all I'm looking for. 5 years, and I think I'm on the right track. Hope you guys. Um, well, I don't really want to pressure anyone to share their thoughts, but comments below, I will drop the questions that I went over. And if you are comfortable enough sharing or would like to take part in this activity, this journaling activity with me, I encourage you to do so. Let's share our thoughts. I would absolutely love that. But that's it for our journaling video today. Thank you so much for your time and for listening. If you guys like videos like these where I do activities and invite you guys to do them with me, let me know as well. That would be awesome. But yeah, share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear them.